Hey, if you are here, say hello. I'm just trying to get set up. I'm a little behind schedule. Uh-oh. And just trying to get stuff together. If it's not one thing, it's another. But I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Glad you're here. Now, of course, I'm sitting down and now I'm hot. But I'm not getting up, I don't think. Hey, everybody. This is Theodora of Dora's Door Designs. And I welcome you to Craft and Chat. Hope you'll join in when you get on and just conversate with me. I really appreciate it. It's been a different kind of couple days. God is faithful. Faithful, faithful is our God. So anyway, I am hot. So I think I am going to put my fan on a little bit, circulate some of this air in here. Hopefully it will not make too much noise. Too much noise. How is everyone? If you're watching the replay, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube station channel. Leave a comment. Let me know if you like what you see. I don't really do tutorials yet. I may get into them eventually. I do try to tell a little bit about my project. But I don't really do a tutorial, an official tutorial. So if you would like to see tutorials, let me know, and I'll work on that. Okay? So, today is Thursday. I'm a day early. I usually try to do my lives on third Fridays, but I have a fellowship with my prayer sisters. Tomorrow we're doing a Galantine gathering. And then on Saturday, I have to go to Detroit, where I'm from. I love my hometown, but I don't want to go home in the wintertime. But my best friend / brother asked me to go. So, hi cousin, I see you. So anyway, I'm going to go see about and check on his wife while he's out of the country for a few days. So that's why I'm on tonight. And I am going to be working with this, well, it's kind of springish, but the colors are a little muted, a little different for me for the spring. So I'm going to start with this raised wire form and with its twist ties on it. There's 18 of them. And I'm going to take my 10-inch mesh that I have cut into 25-inch strips. And there's two different colors. Hopefully you can see. One is kind of green and one is blue. Let's see. That's a little better. Maybe you can see it a little better. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to alternate the colors. I have already cut the strips, so it'll save me some time. And I am going to do what we call a woodland ruffle. I'm going to start with this side. Girl, cousin, I left Detroit because of the cold. I'm not really looking forward to it. And because I don't really have a winter coat. I mean, I have a winter dress coat, but I don't really want to take it with me because it's so long and kind of bulky to be on the plane, right? So I think I'm gonna I have a heavy denim jacket, and just gonna wear a heavy sweater underneath it. Cause I don't plan on being outside much, so hopefully that will do me. Hopefully that will do me. Although it did warm up from what I understand this week. It's been in the 40s. My nephew is trying to call me. I can't call him right now. Play nephew. He's supposed to pick me up tomorrow. So I'll call him later. I mean Saturday. I'm leaving Saturday, not tomorrow. But anyway, if it stays in the 40s, I'll be happy. I can handle 30s, 40s. It's when it gets below 20 that I start having issues. So hopefully it'll hold out. I'm only going to be gone a few days. Yeah, 40s isn't too bad. Hope my best friend doesn't hear this live. Just down on me. He hates for he's one of those. He don't like to tell when he's going out of town. But since none of y'all know who he is and where he is, I'm good. But he's always fussing at me about telling where, when I'm going somewhere. I'm in an apartment. If they can get in here, it was meant for them to get in here. That's all I got to say. But anyway, so how you doing, cousin? I'm glad you're with me. Came to hang out. I don't usually do my ruffles this way. And I'm trying to see if I'm going to, I know it's going to be fine, but I'm wondering if I'm making making it too tight. And maybe I need to loosen it up some. We'll see. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. How my babies? You hanging in there? Okay. The babies are good. The young people are good. Let me stop calling them babies. They'll be grown before I know it. The young people. Yep, they will be grown before we know it. I mean, grown. Time really goes by fast. Have you ever been out of the country, Nydia? And if you have, where? That's one of the topics I kind of wanted to talk about today. See who's been out of the country, where they've been, how did they like it, and all that stuff. Oh no. Was it the pipes? Because one of my accountability partners, she just got home one day this week, I think, and she's in West Virginia, and came, and her pipes must have froze because they burst. So she's got a mess. Oh, okay. Yeah, she's in process with the insurance company too. Hers is so new, they won't even be out for a while, for a couple weeks, I guess. But I'm sure there's a lot of claims going on in certain areas. I've only been out of the country, you know, some people don't really think Mexico is out of the country. But I had to use my passport, so it was out of the country. So that's as close as I've been. Even though Alaska is not out of the country, I've always wanted to go to Alaska on a cruise. They say it's beautiful when you take a cruise. And then I'd like to go to Africa, and I may get that opportunity this year. So we'll see. That's what kind of is sparking the conversation, because I'm like, I might be able to go to Africa if I start planning now. But I've also wanted to go to the Mediterranean, mostly on a cruise though, just so I could go to different places, all on one trip. And sometimes I let my dreams slide by because I feel like I'm getting too old. Okay, Jaden, I'll take you with me. I've always wanted to go. So, Alaska, I did at one time want to go to go to Hawaii. Still would like to go, but it's not on one of my top priorities. Alaska's still there. It has been on there for years. And the Mediterranean and Africa. I'd like to go to Israel, but they do too much fighting over there for me right now. I might need to just stay home. Seriously thinking about going to Africa. Probably East Africa, Central Africa, somewhere like that. I think a lot of people go South Africa when they go, but I think I want to go somewhere different. Oh, yeah. I did see that on the map the other day. I have to research that a little bit. Okay, it's just filling in a little better than I thought it was. So I guess the trick is not to roll it too tight. What else you been doing? Oh, yeah, that's what made me want to go to the Mediterranean was Greece. My dad had a friend when I was much younger who came to visit, and he literally lived in Greece. And so that sparked me wanting to go to Greece. And then as I got older and people were doing cruises, I'm like, okay, a cruise would be nice. Get to see a little bit more sometimes. Paris would be nice too. I don't know why I don't ever think about Paris. I love it when I see it in the movies. But that's not some place that I've ever actually said that I wanted to go. Greece, go on a Mediterranean cruise, Alaska, and Hawaii. And Hawaii has kind of slid to the back of the bus. Paris is romantic. I love seeing the Eiffel Tower and, you know, all of the sights that they have. Maybe because I see so much of it on TV, I don't, you know, I feel like I've seen it. I don't need to go. But with the Mediterranean, you know, I haven't seen a lot of movies. I've seen some movies, but not a lot from over there. But I think I call him Uncle Jock. When he talked about living there, I always wanted to go. And then, of course, I never thought that there were African Americans in Greece. But I guess we're everywhere. But he grew up in the States, but he married a lady that was from Greece. And that's where they wound up. And I only got the chance to see him one time, but that really kind of stuck with me. I think, let's see, I must have been at least 14, 15 when I met him. And it is stuck in my mind. Can't. Oh, well, that's true. Look, I ain't gonna tell you, I read the second part of that first. And I'm like, what is she talking about? Can't eat through the TV. Girl. Now that was funny. I'm trying to figure that out. Okay. Got to keep up with those comments there. Well, this thing says 6 people online, but all I see is you. My cousin. So somebody is hiding on me. But that's okay. I love y'all, whoever you are. I know what I can talk about. I am going to try. I am going to do a small craft show next month, the end of the month, and then I'm going to do another one in April, which happens to be on my birthday. So that should be interesting. I have wanted to do them, but I have been giving myself excuses on why I couldn't do them. Because it appears to be a lot of work. And I'm always saying, I don't have this, I don't have that. So a couple of my accountability partners have kind of been encouraging me to do it. So 2025, probably the summer, mostly the summer, I went out and tried to investigate some. Hey, Rose. And I'm talking loud like you can hear me. Hey, Shantae. What y'all doing? She would show up as I'm talking about craft shows. Shantae is one of my accountability partners, and she does craft shows a lot. So, over the last couple years, watching her get ready and prep and stuff, and her staying on me about it, I did find a small venue. Lady, she goes into apartment lobbies sometimes in restaurants that will let her come in with just a few people. So I decided I would try one of those. So I actually signed up for 2, which should be good. She generally only has maybe 5 or 6, maybe 7 vendors at her events. Probably not a lot of traffic, but at least it will get me accustomed to packing up, getting ready, prepping, seeing what I need to take what I can take, and all that stuff. So, yeah, find somebody to go with me, help me, even if they just go with me to help set up and come back and help me break down or something. I'm not really going to be taking a lot, but I want to take enough. And my car is kind of small. Not sure about renting a small U-Haul, even though they're very inexpensive, so that might be okay. You're doing a market day at, see, my church don't do those things, so I really need to find a church in the area that does. So that would be good experience. I went to one and met a lady at that one, and we keep in touch with each other. I think I missed one. Did I miss one? No. So I would like to do a church one, because they're not real big, but they usually have pretty good traffic, I think, you know, with it being at church and the church members and things. So I'd like to do one of those. Oh, really? Well, that's a good thing. I mean, as long as he doesn't mind, you know, I know Shantae's husband helps her when he can a lot of times. Her son, depending on where she's doing one. So that's good. I mean, I have girlfriends that are probably wouldn't mind helping me. It's me. I usually don't like to ask people for help. It's just because I've been on my own so long, and I think I'm supposed to do it by myself. But I was thinking today of a couple different people that I could ask for next month. So it's gonna be fine. It's going to be fine. And with my trusty partner, ChatGPT, he's helping me put together a plan for a couple of different things. So after my little trip this week and next week, we'll get back on that. See what I can do. That was one of the things that kept me from trying to do them. I think I'm going to, you know, they're small. The venue is small, so it's probably not going to be a lot of room. So I have a, what is that thing called? Clothes rack. I do have that, and I just realized I can take it apart and into two parts. So I'll probably take that. I'll probably get a couple of the funeral spray stands, because I saw at Hobby Lobby around Christmas time, they have the small one that sits on the table, then they have the taller ones that sit on the floor. So I could get a couple of those. And one day I was in Home Depot, and I looked at closet made shelving, because I've seen where people take those, hold on, Shantae, take those and make grid walls with them. So that's probably something else, if I can put that in the budget between now and then, since it's just a little over a month away for the first one. But I'm trying not to stress about it. Whatever I can use, that's what I'm gonna do. I think I also have a stand to make that I don't use very often for making grapevine. So I'll probably take that too. So I am making a wreath. Of course you know it's a wreath, but with the supplies I got in this month's Wreath supply box. With the cutest little sign. Show you the sign. Isn't that adorable? So it's springy, but some of the mesh to me doesn't say spring, but this does. And I thought it was so cute. And it actually has some beautiful hydrangeas, but I'm not going to use it on the wreath. I think I'm going to save my hydrangeas for a grapevine. So, this is what it's looking like so far. So, you didn't see the mesh, did you, Shantae? It's two, they gave us 2 rolls. One is a green, and one is a blue. And the green has green and natural and cream in it. And then the blue one has light blue, green, and cream in it. So they look really good together. And I'll show you the ribbons in a minute. That bird is really cute. Really, really cute. And what else did they have in there? Not sure if I'm going to use any of these either. I'm not real keen on, I won't say keen, I like it in decor mesh wreaths, but I'm not as comfortable with putting the florals, a lot of florals. When other people do it, it looks so good. So I'm gonna get there, but I really want to save my hydrangeas for, they are so pretty. I want to save those for a grapevine. So, Rose, stop contemplating. You know what they tell us, just do it. That's what I did. I mean, even today I was a little behind, and normally I'd be trying to stress. I'm like, why am I stressing? As long as I get on, that's the important part. Just do it. Isn't that right, Shantae? Just do it. Do it scared. So, Rose. Yeah, these colors, yeah, they would, especially the navy one. It is really pretty. But Rose, what was I gonna ask you? What do you think about? I have to do some research. I'm gonna download this app. Do you know anything about Whatnot? I know Margaret is doing something on Whatnot, and I need to catch her one day and see what she's doing on Whatnot. Do you know, Shantae, what they're using Whatnot for? Yeah. We're good about supporting one another, Rose. As long as everybody knows. I be half cheating. Sometimes I don't be making no grand announcements. No, good well I don't want to be on here by myself trying to talk. But my cousin been showing up for me. My accountability partners always try to show up. More often than not, they're here. And I appreciate that. I don't think I usually put my woodland ruffles in the long way. Well, up and down. But I kind of like that. It's nice and full. I cut the mesh at 27 inches. It's pretty. I usually do side to side rather than up and down. That's pretty. I kind of like that. Especially, I guess, with the border mesh, this would be the best way to do that, where you can see it better, huh? Oh, I forgot I dropped my scissors. Oh, please. They tried to run away. Okay, I did cut my ribbon. Did all of this a couple of days ago, which was good because yesterday I was so out of sorts. I didn't get in. I sat at my computer most of the day yesterday, and I didn't get very much done at all. This didn't come in the box. These three came in the box with a natural one. I might use the natural in the bowl. So that was the fourth one that came in the box. And the hydrangea that they have goes really well because they're blue, cream, and green. Blue. Yeah. So they would have been pretty, but I just didn't want to put them in this wreath. When I saw them, I'm like, oh, that looks like a grapevine to me. Perfect, perfect. Oh, you know what I did? I put this whole thing together and I didn't put the tails in. I know good and well I usually put my tails in on the bottom first. It's been that kind of couple days, but it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Just stick them in, tie them down. Yeah. But I had to do it today, Shantae, because my prayer group is having a Galentine fellowship tomorrow. And we're wearing pajamas and the whole nine. So, I was going to be busy tomorrow. And I don't get to do fun things too often. So I even had to schedule my trip to Detroit around that too. Somebody wanted me in Detroit yesterday. I'm like, nope. I got to pick up somebody or take somebody to the airport. So I did that yesterday morning. And then I thought I had a doctor's appointment today, but got up and got ready to go. And then looked at the appointment thing. It's not till next week. So I had to call and reschedule because I had the whole wrong day. But it worked out. I'm planning 2 rows. It'll probably be sometime before the craft show because I want to do a spring one for the show. So I'll probably go live during that one. So that means I might do, I was gonna say maybe 2 lives next month. We'll see, because I got some other plans that I'm trying to come up with as well. That's why I was asking about whatnot. Yeah, aren't these ribbons cute? Hey Shantae, about it not being Friday, I still did my, I did the reschedule post. I still, went through all of the motions to let everybody know that it would be today. I put it on the stories and all of that. Trying to do better about that, staying consistent. Actually trying to do a little bit more with the stories and the reels. I'm doing pretty good with staying consistent with the reels. I sometimes forget about the stories, but you are right. You are exactly right. Anyway. Ooh. Nope. Keep trying to pull that one. I wonder where that came from. Don't know. Anyway, so what else is everybody doing? I have to get this off. Nobody has any special plans for today? Although it's that time that you would probably be doing it, if you did, huh? I went and got this cabana stripe. I'm out of storage. I think I'm glad that was a good decision. I just didn't want to put all of the natural in there. I wanted some more color. Some more color. And I love cabana stripe. Okay, honey. Okay. Thank you for stopping in for a few minutes, though. I appreciate it. I do. Oh, Rose, you asking what is whatnot? Oh, it's an app. And I think people can go on there and sell things. I don't know exactly. I know Margaret Baker has been using it. And so, I want to say Tammy too. I don't know what they're selling. I don't know if they're selling kits, signs, or what. I don't know. I do know I need to investigate. Because like I was saying earlier, I don't use a lot of florals unless I'm making a grapevine. And I have so many florals and picks that I'll never be able to use all of those, especially with getting the box. We keep getting stuff, so ribbon is a different thing. because I can make bowls. I can do other things. But I don't really use the picks and florals. So I'm saying all that to say, I want to sell some of them. You know, I'm sure there are crafters that would love to have them, you know, at a discounted price or whatever. Because I just got way too many. And so rather than try to throw them away or whatever, I thought I would try, you know how some people are doing mystery boxes and kits and things. So I figured, well, I might be able to do that with the picks and sprays and the greenery, because I have way too much and I don't want it to just go to waste. You know, like I got a ton of 6019s and all of that stuff. Oh, I love my monthly box because it's in my budget to get supplies, because if I didn't, then I would be spending way more than $60. And with me just making the one wreath a month, it's perfect and it doesn't kill my budget. I probably don't need to be making a wreath a month, but I need to be trying to sell some. Well, I can't make them buy, but you know, if I don't make anything, that'll be the one, you know, the one wreath that I don't make might have been the wreath that somebody really, really liked. You know what I'm saying? And that might have been the one that they would buy. So that's my logic. I'm like, if I don't make it, they can't buy it. So that's why I'm doing craft shows, to see if I can sell some there. And in preparation, I have, I use Square when I do sell anything in person, but I've also got it set up now, but I would just do it manually. But now I've got it set up where for tap to go. So I think that'll work pretty good for the craft show as well. I'm kind of nervous and excited about doing the craft show. And this young lady, they're small venues, but she does them almost every weekend, at least a couple times a month. So she did let me in. She says she has a rotating crew. You know, everybody can't do a craft show every month or whatever. So, but once I'm in, I can maybe get on the rotation and do a few more. So that's exciting. I'm really liking this ribbon. Really, really. Really, really, really. I keep running into this. I must have one too many or something. Because that one keeps coming up. You're making oh, so you're making the wine bottle centerpieces. I like those. I haven't tried to make any. Are you using the little holder, the bouquet holder that goes with it? Okay, that should be cute. Hey, Margaret, was your ears burning? I've been talking about you and whatnot. Now you can tell us about whatnot. Can you tell us about whatnot? Because I'm thinking about selling some sprays and picks and floor and greenery. Would that be something I can use on whatnot? Hopefully you're still there and can answer that for me. Margaret, did you just hop in and hop back off? You left me? Cousin, you gone too, or you still here? Margaret. She must have hopped off. Anyway. Keep it going. Ooh. About this time, my back goes to hurting. And I don't know why. I guess because I be stretching. Yeah. I must have one too many. Maybe. I got one too many, I think. So, anyway, trying to do some different things to try to jumpstart the business. Trying to stay consistent on, all of the platforms, except for I haven't got up the nerve to do TikTok Live. Or anything like that. But I'm just trying to do all the things. All the things. And I know it's going to happen eventually, because I just don't believe that my God would allow me to have this skill and love doing this for it not to be profitable. So I'm not giving up. I'm going to keep on going and see what the end will be. Because I think I do pretty good work. And I think my prices are fair. And I really, really do love it. I really enjoy making them. I enjoy selling them even more. And seeing them on people's doors. Yeah. All the things. But you gotta keep working it. Gotta keep moving. Okay. Oh, looks like we are good. I thought I would have had one too many, but it looks like it's gonna work out. Work out. So, that's all we can do. That's it. Sometimes you have to take a break, like you haven't really been, doing what you were doing. So that's good. I mean, what I have not been as consistent with doing the classwork, the business. I've been watching business coaching a little bit more. I'm like, as I'm paying for it. I'm getting back into design school and doing the assignments in there. Just trying to, get more consistent. This time last year, I was just going through a little bit of stuff, and I just mentally could not do anything else. So I have a little more clarity. you know, so I'm just trying to keep going. I need it to be sustainable, but I can't quit. I really like these hydrangeas. I should have probably put them on top instead of the stripe. I may go back through and undo those though. Probably start with this one. Were you in the workshop, Rose, that they just did last week? I forgot what they called it, spring something. It was really kind of interesting because they, you know, went into a little more depth about the designs and stuff. And about, you know, not being afraid to take something apart and all of that stuff. So, guess what? I'm going to, oh, you weren't there? Okay. Yeah. I went ahead and did it because I hadn't done a workshop in a little while. And they have, you know, a little different format, so it was good. They explained things a little bit more in depth. So that helped a lot. You know, so it was good. It was good. Yeah. Anyway, I think you're the only one on, Rose. Okay, your last craft show was, let me go. Okay. Last craft show was in October. You sold quite a bit. And see, that's why I need to try to do them, you know. To be honest, I'm not really anticipating, especially my first one, but it may surprise me. With it being a small venue, I think it's, the first one is at a apartment complex. And I don't know how big it is. I guess I should try to go see it before the day of the show. But if, you know, in the fee wasn't that bad. It was, one was $45 for a 10 by 10 spot, and it's indoors. That was the other thing, because I don't have a tent. I wanted to make sure it was an indoor event. The second one, I guess it's indoor and outdoor. But if you wanted to be indoors, you had to pay an extra $10. So that one was $55. It wasn't in the budget, but I bit the bullet. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's a hidden. I learned that from Shantae and listening to Khalid and Tammy about their experiences. I think Damon used to do craft shows a long time ago. But, yeah. Like I said, the workshop last week, it was all week. All of the coaches made, you know, something. And then, of course, the last day they made the Derica's attachment together, which is always fun to watch them do that. But it was really a good teaching experience. I like the new format, so that was good. But I think I am definitely going to redo these. I do like the hydrangea ribbon on top. So I want to make sure that gets seen. But I don't need to do that on the live. I usually only try to be on about an hour. I'm right about that hour. So, 2 and 2. So you're doing some of the small things. Are you planning to do another craft show? Oh, there you go. Here in our city, we have first Friday of the month craft shows. They're huge. That would be nice. But when you know, you have to have so much product, don't you? What size booth do they have? I have the product. I shouldn't say it like that. I have the product that I could take. My issue is the help and getting it there. You know, if it's a large craft show, I would literally have to rent a truck because most of my wreaths are in storage and they're in boxes ready to be shipped. You know, so that would be my issue. And I really shouldn't say it like that. That has been one of the things that has kept me from doing a craft show. That's the biggest reason. The other is, you know, because I think because I see other people and they have tents and they have all of the grid lock, you know, all that stuff. So, but I did go to a show one time, and a lady, she just had a table. She had a tablecloth, and then she had the funeral spray stands. And she didn't have a lot of stuff. She had some, I think she had maybe 2 or 3 wreaths. At least that's all she had when I when I got there, because I just went to see what was going on. And she didn't have any grid wall. But I went to another function. The event was a little bit bigger, and the lady didn't have a whole lot. She had, you know, like one little stand that was grid wall, and she had wreaths on both sides. Then she had a couple of the funeral spray stands as well. But she didn't have a lot. And then she actually had some on hangers that were on the side of her table, outside table, you know, as people walked up, which was a little cumbersome because people couldn't, you know, get to the table. But you do what you have to do until you can do some more, right? So, I guess I could make my bow before I got off too. So looks like I'm not gonna finish it because I want to change these ribbons around. So what I'm gonna do, I got the sign prepped. That is the cutest thing. Isn't that the cutest thing? That is cute. They did a good job with that. So I think I will attempt the bow. Attempt the bow. Woo. Stuff everywhere. Okay, what ribbon am I going to use? You'll probably see a lot of people using this kit. I think it was a hit with everybody. think it was a hit. Look, I really like this. I don't know if I want to make a bow with my hydrangeas. It's so pretty. Definitely. Oh, he's home for dinner. Okay. Have a good evening, Rose. Thank you. I appreciate you. Talk with you soon. Okay. It's bow making time. It's bow making time. So, don't think I have. Yeah, I'll post it, Rose. So, I think use 7-inch loops for the bow. Seven inches. 7 inches. Yeah, it's gorgeous, just absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Although I want to be stingy with it. I want to save it for another project. And it's such a nice quality ribbon. Two loops. Since this is the pretty one, I guess I'll make 4. 2 on each side, 6.5 inches. This feels so good. Nice and thick ribbon. Okay. All my partners are gone. Trying to think. Let's see. This is a 1.5. All of these are 1.5s, right? Maybe I'll do this one. This one is a burlap with a little navy blue on it. I'll try that one just to tie it in with the blue. Just 2 loops. These are about 6 inches. Get a little smaller every time. Well, sometimes I do. Sometimes I keep the same. Now I'll use this one. Getting a little wiggly. Getting a little wiggly. What you think? That's gonna be a juicy bowl. Juicy bowl. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On each side. What should we end with? The green. I think I like this green. What y'all think? It'll be too late before y'all can tell me, won't it? Go ahead with the cabana stripe, which is one of my favorites. One of my favorites. I'm gonna stay there. About 4 inches. Maybe 5. Let's see. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Cool beans, cool beans, cool beans, cool beans. I appreciate whoever is still with me and watching. Or if you're on the replay, I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. Helps me to keep on going. Keep on keeping on. Pinch it, pinch it, pinch it real tight. Real tight, real tight. Pipe cleaner. Zip it, zip it, zip it. Zip it real tight. Real tight. Real tight. Move things around. So yeah, I'm gonna make this, but I am going to put the bow on after I get off, because I want to turn my tails. Did I tell you guys? I cut the tails on the for the wreath at 13 inches. I don't think I ever mentioned it. I was too busy running my mouth. The decor mesh, I cut it 27 inches. 18 twist ties, so there was 18 pieces. 2 colors, alternated them around. The ribbon tails for the wreath were cut at 13 inches. And so now I'm I'm going to work on the bow. I think I'll cut my tails first. Dovetail them 90 degrees from the fold up. That one was a little kooky. It's gonna look end up about 90-degree angle. Makes for a pretty good dovetail. Burlap feels good. I just didn't want to use it in the tails for some reason. So this designer's choice. Even though many people have the same supplies, it can always come out a little different because we all think a little different. Our anchors and our supporting things are different, and that's all good. All good. But I really enjoy doing these. So grateful that I found the Decor Exchange community and learned to make them. I love the community. We learn a lot. Learn a lot. So my friend Rose, she was asking about I call it an over the door swag because it hangs over the door without a hook, and you can either make it put something on it that's the same that's on the outside of the door, so you can see it on the inside and the outside of the door. And it's really cute. So I've been wanting to do one for the craft show that I'm gonna be doing. So I'll probably do that one on live. Or, look, well, I might take it. We shall see, which we shall see. I think I want this to go here, and this to go here. I think I like it. I think I like it. I don't normally make my bows at 7. I usually do 6. This is kind of cute. Oh, I guess I could show you this one. Clean up a little bit. Put these ribbons up, and then at least show you where might place it. Sometimes I change my mind after I get off. But again, designer's choice. We all think and do things differently. And sometimes it's good to just stand back and see what it looks like. And it's okay to change it. That's kind of bent. But again, I appreciate you, especially, I won't say especially, but especially just because I can't come up with another word right now. For those that are watching the replay, and especially if you watch all the way through, you are appreciated. Because you could be doing so much more with your day, with your evening. But I'm grateful that you took the time to spend some time with me. And if any of my buddies get back to watch the replay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for hanging out. I know many of you got children and husbands and got to get stuff done, get ready for work and all that good stuff. And it was not the weekend today. I do try to do my lives on third Friday, but I wanted to hang out with my prayer sisters tomorrow. So I just, rather than cancel it all together, I just changed the day. Change the day. Let me see. Missing one. All right. Move this off to the side. Bring the wreath back. So I am thinking of putting the bow there. Got caught on my sweater. Haven't done that all day. And putting the bow here. I mean the bird. And as I'm looking at it, I saw somebody amen. So this is what I'm thinking. I want this here. I think that's gonna be pretty. But I want to, like I said, I want to do the tails different. I want the hydrangea to be a little more prominent. So I'm going to go through and take these and put the hydrangeas on the top and not the bottom, so they can be seen a little bit more, because I love them. So can you see I think my camera came down a little bit. So I'm going to finish it up, take some pictures, maybe not tonight, but when I put it up on YouTube, it will have the finished product. And then I will put it on my other platforms. Again, I thank you so much for being here with me. I'm trying to see if I have it in the right angle so you can see it on camera. Watching it on let me see, pull it up a little. I'm trying to watch myself on camera and it's a little behind. Let's see, how about doing it like that? I don't know what to do. So thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed it.